Hey everyone, welcome back to Iguana Gaming. I'm the Iguana, and today we are playing some Ark Survival Evolved Mobile Edition. Now, I was actually out looking for a Gigantopithecus when I spotted this level 150 female Tapejara on Craig's Island, and now I know that we're at tame limit, and I know that I have plenty of flyers already, but I can't pass up a 150 Tapejara. I just can't, guys. So we are gonna do what we can here to knock this thing out. I hope we're in an okay location. I think we're a little bit over the swamp, which is not ideal. I don't want to have it come out of the sky there. So I might wait for it to kind of move off a little bit. All right, let's see. Can you not be over the river? That would be great. It is going to be really tricky because they are so fast. I do have bolas, which is kind of the plan here, is to knock it out of the sky, but we'll see how that goes. Can we... Oh my gosh, it is literally right over the swamp. This is great. I love when this kind of thing happens. And I don't want to scare it into the wrong direction. Maybe if we come up this way... Oh no! Oh, that's a person. Okay, we're good. We're good. I thought it was flying off for a second. Alright, we might be okay here. I'm gonna go ahead and get my bolas ready, just like this. Okay. Oh, nope. Nope. Oh, it moved. Dang it. Okay. Well, maybe we can follow it until it stops running. Or maybe it'll stop running right there. No, it's not gonna let me do that. Okay, let's not throw that bola. Okay, I do like how they have the mechanic where they stop every once in a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and just follow this one until it stops again. Just like that. It may not work. Can we please throw it? Yes! Okay, let's hop on and follow it down. Hopefully it landed in an okay area. Okay, looks okay. So all I have is trank arrows on me right now. So we're gonna come out here and just hit it right away. Make sure we're on passive here. Alright, wait for this. Hopefully it goes out. Oh no, it is like really low health. Okay. That was really close. Alright. Awesome, guys. So we have this Tapejara. I am super excited about this. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Now, I don't even remember what I need to tame it other than a soothing bomb, which I actually don't have on me. It's all back at base. Okay. So this is exactly where I was when I found this Tapejara. I'm actually very, very close to my base. So what I may do is run back to base real quick and get the kibble, get a soothing bomb. I do have one available. And then I can come back and we'll finish taming this guy up after we kill this bear, because I feel like this bear might be a problem. Oh, it's level 115. This might hurt. This might hurt a lot. That's okay. As long as it doesn't kill my Tapejara, I'm good. No, get away. Get away. Okay, we're still good. Alright, so I will bring you guys back in just a little bit. Yeah, when we are getting this guy all tamed up. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Okay, guys, we are back. I did just run to my base really quickly. It's only been like a minute here. I'm gonna go ahead and remote use that item, and then Tapejaras do prefer aloe kibble, which I've gone ahead and put in there. It looks like it's only going to take 2 aloe kibble for a perfect 150 tame. Yes, and we still have 100% taming effectiveness. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so excited about this. I really am. It is not often that I see a level 150 flyer on the server at all, and particularly a 150 Tapejara, which are just absolutely amazing for getting around and for maneuverability. Oof, that scared me. Okay. Cool. So we're going to wait for this guy to get up. It shouldn't take too terribly long here. Now, it is not the most brightly colored Tapejara, but that seems to be a thing on the on any server. Anytime you find a high level, it's usually also not the most colorful dino you've ever seen. But this one is black and white, so it actually looks pretty cool. Now, the health actually looks pretty good. The stamina is okay. That weight is... I feel like that weight is really high for a tappy, but I'm not super familiar with their stats off the top of my head, because I don't tame them very often. Once I get a Kets, I kind of tend to stop using them. Okay. Alright, it looks like this last bite is going to take quite a bit of time to get to, so I will bring you guys back when it is up, and then we are ready to go and test out our brand new 150 Tapejara. This one was a solo tame. Quetzals are obviously one of the best ways to tame these guys, but you can, of course, do it with like a grappling hook method by grappling onto your bird like a pteranodon and trying to bullet it that way. It is a little bit difficult, but it can be done. I, of course, prefer to use the Kets once you get the Kets. So, alright, I will bring you guys back in just a couple of minutes here. Okay guys, we are back. I did have to go a little bit away from the base. I was getting some pretty big crash issues over by the redwoods, so instead we're coming out here to explore around, and hopefully everything is gonna work out alright. I definitely want to take this guy out for a test drive. It's just so cool. Oh my gosh, a max level Tapejara tame, and it was a solo tame as well, which is just amazing. I do have to say, I really appreciate that the Tapejaras do their little stop when they're fleeing now. That was super useful, because otherwise this Tapejara would have been completely gone. Like, I never would have been able to catch it on a Kets, even if my Kets is actually imprinted and does in fact have boosted speed, because I do like to boost speed on my Quetzals. Mostly because otherwise it takes forever to get anywhere. Yeah, so for anyone who kind of wonders about Tapejara taming, because I know a lot of people struggle with it or have struggled with it in a number of ways, like, all you have to do is fly pretty high up in order to find them. So in this case, I found this guy pretty close to the redwoods, kind of between the redwoods and the green obelisk here. But it was pretty high up, so I'm kind of about where they tend to fly now. I'm getting close to that level anyway. And typically, if you go along the north side of the redwoods, I think you'll have pretty good luck with finding them. Now, I do need to be careful not to crash with this huge base here. It has been giving me issues today. Hopefully we're okay here. It may happen again, but that's alright. Okay, so as far as Tapejara taming goes, so this is around the area where I found this one. I think it was actually right over there where the Tapejara is pointing. Yeah, pretty close. So this region and then all along the north side of the redwoods up here are going to be really good candidates for where to find Tapejaras. So for anyone who's wondering, this is where you find them. And the best way to do it is to go up high. You can use a pteranodon, you can use an RG, which are pretty easy to tame, especially if you build a little trap for them. And you can use a Quetzal. I prefer Quetzals because you can stand on their back, but they are pretty slow, so you'd probably have better luck catching a Tapejara if you were on a pteranodon or had someone carry you with a pteranodon up to tame it. So team taming helps a lot, but if you're gonna solo it, you can sometimes find them on the ground. If you do want to find one up in the air, you will probably have to either grapple yourself to your bird or have a friend carry you up high, which is close to what I did the first time I tamed a Tapejara. I cannot believe I found this 150. It's just absolutely incredible. Max level tame, 224. I think I might even capture its screenshots and maybe try to do a Tapejara breeding, just because this is really good and it's super rare to find a max level Tapejara, I think, anywhere. So I'm tempted to use it for breeding, especially since it is a female. That would be pretty amazing. Oh, an explorer note. Can we get that without crashing? Maybe? Oh, that was close. But we did get it. It is a Giganotosaurus, which is great. Alright, let's see. Let's check the area out here. Man, I honestly think tapejaras are maybe one of the best ways to see the island because they're small enough to fit between the trees. They have the best maneuverability of any flyer, and yeah, I don't know. They're just really great versatile mounts. Now, they're not much good for attacking things. They're not much good for transporting goods, but if you're really just flying around to like scout base locations or maybe look for a creature that you want to tame, they do hold enough weight to have the taming materials on them. So that is another really useful thing that I would like to use this one for. I love that we can fly backwards. Honestly, that feature alone is just like so nice to me. Being able to fly backwards is super handy. Man, there is a big base down there. I'm kind of afraid to go near it. Ooh, a beaver dam. Actually, I may check this real quick, guys. I don't really need cementing paste, actually, because I've done the swamp cave so many times, but it never does hurt to see what we can get. And hopefully... Oh my gosh. That's... you know what? I can't do it. I can't do it. I have to drop it all. Can we open it up without crashing, please? Game? Thank you. Yeah, so... This frustrates me because beavers, beaver dams, typically they don't despawn. That's the beaver attacking me, I know. They don't despawn unless people drop all of the wood. So you have to break them. Can you not? Where? What? What are you doing? Tapejara, stop. Stop! Stop and be passive. And actually, follow me. Okay, let's not let this beaver get the best of us here. Can we please not be glitched? Oh my gosh, it's like right up on me. Here, I'll just kill it with this. That'll be fine. I feel a little bad. It's a cute beaver, but we have one, and it's not that high of a level. No, can you... There we go. Okay, let's get out of here. I felt it was my responsibility to break the dam because basically anytime you have a beaver dam that has wood in it, it doesn't despawn, but it also doesn't gather more materials. So it's really rude to come along and take just the cementing paste and then leave the dam. You should really drop all the wood out of it if you're going to take anything out of a beaver dam. That's just my opinion. It's the polite thing to do, particularly on a PvE server. I think that's just courtesy. I like to do it. Okay, I feel like there should be a base up here. Normally, someone builds up here. Oh, someone lost a Rex. That's a cute gravestone. We should probably have done a cemetery. I've lost quite a few creatures on this particular series. Alright. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. I may go ahead and take a little bit of a cutscene here, guys. Mostly because I know that I'm probably gonna crash going back by all those big bases here, because it's happened to me before today. So I'll see you guys in just a couple of minutes here. Okay, guys, we are back. Man, I am definitely having some trouble here on Craig's Island today. I keep getting kicked out of the game. I'm not surprised. This server is like super full, and lag is gonna happen when you have a server with this many structures on it and this many tames on it. So I'm just gonna try to like stay low to the ground here and not basically not get us killed. So the more I see this Tapejara, the more I like the colors. Like that black and white is actually pretty cool looking. Now, it's not as colorful as most Tapejaras are. Most of them are actually very bright. But I kind of like the dramatic just black and white look, even though it's maybe not like everybody's favorite, if that makes sense. I like it. I also really like the archaeology creatures on PC that have the black and white coloring. So maybe that's just something that I really appreciate. Can we pick up a Dillo? Yes, we can. Great. I would like to kill this Dillo. I don't think I can kill it in my claws, though. That's unfortunate. That's alright. Yeah. Now, from what I recall, Tapejaras actually can't pick up too many creatures, but their advantage is that they are incredibly maneuverable. So, like that, we can just spin on basically like a hairpin turn here, because we can kind of strafe. So we can always keep the enemy in front of us. We don't have to worry about the turn radius getting in the way and making it hard to actually hit stuff, although this Dillo is giving me issues. I guess we don't do a lot of melee damage, even though this Tapejara does have, according to my stat calculator, really good stamina and really good weight. But that is to say, this Tapejara is also has stats that are based on pre-flyer nerf conditions on the PC. So it's going to have high weight and high stamina as compared to most PC Tapejaras. But that's alright. It's still a good like estimator for most of the stats, I think. Okay. Go ahead and land and get some stamina back here, and hopefully some of this lag will disappear on us, because I'd really rather not lag out again. Alright. My gosh, I cannot believe this is a 150 tame. That is the best thing. Now, I was out looking for Gigantopithecus, because that is one of the few creatures that has been highly requested that I have just not gotten around to taming yet, and it is high up on the list. I wanted to do that basically today or in the next episode perhaps, but lucking onto a 150 Tapejara, especially a female one, that's just too good. I couldn't pass it up, guys. So that's kind of what we've been doing, and maybe we'll take a look around while we're out here and see if we can find one. Is there an explorer note here? I feel like there should be. I feel like there should be, because there's a ruin, although that one may be one that hasn't been implemented yet in mobile as compared to PC. Snails! We have plenty of snails, actually. I don't have any tamed snails, but there are snails all over the place. Somehow one ended up on my tree platform. I have a feeling somebody dropped it there, because I don't know how else it would have gotten up there. But I've been kind of following it around, picking up Achatina paste. And on top of which, I have been going through the swamp cave a couple of times lately. Mostly just to try and get some levels, because coming up on this series, guys, we are coming up on the end of this series. This is going to be close to the end of Season 1. There are a few more dinos I want to tame. There are a few more breeds I want to do. But because Craig's Island is so crowded, and because I've kind of spread myself out pretty thin with all of the series that I have planned, my goal here is to do a last couple of things on this server before I leave, and then we will be basically exiting Craig's Island for good. Like, I will not be coming on anymore. Now, because of that, the last couple of episodes are going to be hopefully pretty intense. So obviously Gigantopithecus taming is on that list of things to see in the next few episodes. Now, another one I do want to get to is Titan taming. Titan taming is going to be a lot more of a challenge, mostly because I still don't have the levels on this server. I've been too busy breeding and taming and not doing enough grinding. So we're still quite a ways out from being able to get a Titan saddle. But that is okay. I am going to work really hard on that, and hopefully we will be able to do that within a couple of weeks here. So I will spend a lot of spare time in the swamp cave or in the ice cave getting just a few more resources, getting those last few levels, and then hopefully we will hit level 100 and do our Titan taming episode. Yeah, and then that's kind of going to be it for the server, and hopefully everyone is okay with that. We are way too close to bases that are going to lag us out, so you'll head back this way a little bit. It's way better if we're not too close to gigantic bases that we have to render in on the phone. It's like too much at once for my device, I think, is what's going on there. Alright, let's see. Is there any other like big channel news, I think? Oh yeah, so because this series is ending, I kind of have some goals in mind for the next series, and I kind of want your guys' feedback on that. So I do have a plan in the works for a solo series, because I've been getting a lot of requests for that, and so I kind of want to hear from you guys. Like, what do you want to see from a solo single-player series? It will be a single-player game. I will not be using the God console except for the Bright Night on that particular game, because I don't think I don't think I want to use admin cheats other than for screenshots and for video purposes. So I will not be using admin commands for that particular series. I will use them for like one-off videos, which I still also need to be working on. Yeah, but what do you guys want to see from a solo series? Where do you want me to live on the island? What is the first creature you want me to tame? Like day one, what do we go out and try to get in the first episode? Because I am going to plan my whole first episode around the feedback that I get from this, and it would really help me out. Ooh. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm okay with it. This is really an interesting angle to view the Ark world from. I like it. Okay. And we've disconnected, but now we're in first person, which is very weird, and I'm not sure I like that at all. Like, not at all. Ugh. I wonder if there's a way to get on the passenger seat for these guys yet. I know that a lot of people were wondering about that, and I had not been able to figure it out. I wonder, is there a way to board passenger seating? You can enable public seating. Whoop. No. Thank you. I don't need to deal with a raptor right now. That's kind of painful. Alright, maybe we'll go up here away from the raptor. I still do not see any way to mount the passenger seat, unfortunately. So you can enable public seating, which means that anyone not in your tribe can hop on, which is great if you're like trying to take allies around. It's not so great if you are just trying to hop around yourself. Let me see here. So, nope, that's just going to mount us the same way every single time. I wonder if we stand really far back, maybe, where it like almost can't even register that we're on there. Can we do it? It's like flashing in and out. That's so weird. Can we? Oh wow, that's really odd. It's like highlighting and unhighlighting? I don't understand that at all. That seems like a problem. Okay. Alright, well, maybe not then. However, I do hate that view. Okay. Cool. Well, that's unfortunate that we still can't figure out how to enable passenger seating on these when you're just by yourself, because that is honestly one of the coolest ways to get around and do solo taming, is having the TAPEJARA carry you on a passenger seat so that you can pull out weapons while you're in the air. It is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, that does not appear to be a thing on the mobile game just yet, which makes sense, even if it's disappointing. Alright, can we kill this? Ugh. Please. Oh my gosh, we're so weak. We don't do any damage. That's the unfortunate thing about TAPEJARAs, is they're really not that strong. Even if they have really good stamina and maneuverability, they are pretty weak. They go down pretty easy. Can I hit this? There we go. I got chitin. Did I get any meat? I wouldn't be able to tell. I don't know what I'm thinking. Alright. Well, okay, let's see here. I think that might actually do it for today's episode, guys, since we are, that was kind of a lucky shot here, this one-off on this perfect max level TAPEJARA, which is just honestly magnificent. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. Definitely interesting colors. They're growing on me, though. I kind of really like the black and white. I think it's very dramatic from all angles. So, if you did find yourself enjoying this video at any point, guys, please do remember to hit that like button. It seriously helps me out. And if you want to see more content like this, you can, of course, subscribe. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Signing off, this is the Iguana.